SaLuSa. Channeled through Mike Quincy. June 19, 2015. SaLuSa.
Dear one, so much is now happening that although we have only been away from you for a short time, events are forever speeding up, and in a relatively short time they will reveal our intentions to you. There has never been a time when we have not been active, but for reasons of secrecy to avoid interference from the Dark Ones, we have always been quietly working away. The stage has been set for an announcement of our intentions, and once that step has been taken they will escalate into a whole series of them. You have patiently waited for such a time, and when it arrives you will not be disappointed. We are more confident now that we have curtailed the power and influence of the Dark Ones, and we aim to keep their activities in check under our watchful eye. We have many friends upon Earth, and for eons of time have been helping them to progress with their tasks, to bring out new ways of swiftly taking you into the new age. Once the revelations commence you will probably feel overwhelmed by the speed at which they will take place. You will also be delighted to note how quickly they introduce you to much-needed changes that will immediately lift up your quality of life. There is so much poverty on Earth, yet it need not have been that way, as there are more than enough of her riches to ensure all of you have the necessities of life. Not only that, but once your basic needs have been satisfied there will be changes that allow you more time to pursue your own interests, instead of being a slave to earn money for the necessities of life. It is our intention to bring the changes in as soon as possible so that there is no delay in establishing the benefits of the new age. For some time now you have gradually been given an insight of what to expect once you have been released from the influence and activities of the Dark Ones. They would rather see you continue your struggles and deliberately cause wars and unrest so that you can never fully enjoy the peace and happiness that is your birthright. However, your destiny is assured, and you will soon experience release from all that has previously prevented you from living a fulfilling life. There will be a time that is rapidly approaching when you will enjoy the freedom of living and freedom from the always present threat of war, as it has no place in the higher vibrations. For some time now they have been lifting up, and slowly but surely you are approaching a time of great change. In the midst of unrest and so much that needs changing to raise your standard of living, you find it difficult to envisage how permanent peace can be assured. However, it will come, and in a way that you may not have considered possible, and will signal the end of all hostilities and bring the peace that you desire. Mother Earth is highly involved in the changes that may at times seem rather extreme, but bear in mind that the Earth has been slowly dying and needs much attention and changes to bring the new age into being. The pollution of seas is of major concern, as it is killing off areas that sustains the life that should abound within them. In many areas the soil is saturated with chemicals and they need cleansing so that they can be fully restored. There is much work of this nature which would present you with an almost impossible task, but as you are finding out there are new discoveries that will immensely speed up such operations. Indeed, with our help the task of cleaning up the earth becomes so much easier. There will be changes of such a nature that your industries will no longer need to use polluting or toxic chemicals. There are many changes planned that will speed up the whole process to restore your earth. At a time when many people fear the worst, it is up the souls who are of the light and understand what is happening, to help those who feel abandoned and in distress. Let it be known that massive beneficial changes are on the way that will lift the quality of life far beyond your expectations. We of the Galactic Federation of Light will be assisting you at all stages, although we will give you every encouragement to take part in the whole process of change. Be assured we are fully aware of your needs, but because of your karmic responsibilities we cannot always intervene to help you. We will however do our best to influence you in your actions to achieve the best results. In fact, all along we have traveled by your side, encouraging you and helping you to get through periods of immense pressure. You may sometimes wonder where new ideas come from, and sometimes it is our influence at work. Soon will come a time when we can work openly with you, without fear of interference, and then you will see matters moving forward in leaps and bounds. Regretfully, your press is still under the control of the Illuminati, and your news is carefully monitored to keep back the truth about many things that are happening to you. However, once you are aware of the true situation, you will accept the news with caution and develop the ability to read between the lines, as so much is concealed from you and also falsely set before you. For eons of time you have been kept in the dark on so many matters, and much that could have directly benefited you has been kept back. Perhaps this is best illustrated in respect of the scourge of cancer that can be cured except that it is not released to the general public. Those concerned would rather treat you than cure you in an industry that is worth an immense amount of profit. It will of course change very soon, as the truth will come out and nothing will prevent it happening. I am SaLuSa from Sirius, and glad that we can give you good news about the future. You have patiently awaited the end times that now loom large and will soon begin in earnest. We are pleased to be part of your enlightenment and soon will be part of your lives. We are your future and look forward to enlightening you as to your true history, as you are much greater than you imagine, and we admire and salute your determination to see the final defeat of the Dark Ones. We will be with you at all times to support you and send our love. Thank you, SaLuSa.